The Labour MP Dawn Butler has been exposed after trying to create unnecessary drama in Parliament just to get a few social media likes. Not that the Tories are better, but the Labour MPs, everything with them is about publicity stunts. Everything is about tricking the British public and fooling the House of Commons to ensure that they just get all the media attention. The problem is, the more they get media attention, the more they lose support. Just stop talking. Remember when Starmer goes into isolation, the Labour Party actually does better in the polls because it doesn't talk. The moment he comes back into the chamber, that's when the Labour Party goes down again. Now, we talked about Nadia Whittome on this channel earlier today. We have talked about, obviously Absalom Begum and all the others, and just so many weirdos right now. But this one is the latest. So what they do is, they try to go against the parliamentary language, for example, or the convention, the House of Commons, which is kind of a very specific tradition. For example, you can't directly accuse anyone of like lying because it's like slander, but it's like parliamentary slander. So they do that to get kicked out of House of Commons, and then they do this fake outrage. They'll write articles, they do Instagram stories. Just watch this because this is amazing. A great site in terms of Eleanor Lang, who's the Deputy Speaker of the House of Commons. She's very smart. She knew exactly what Dawn Butler was about to do, and she refused to play along. This is absolutely amazing. So Dawn Butler is going to do something. She wants to get kicked out, but this happens.
Further to that point of order? I doubt it.
I just wonder how we're supposed to operate in Parliament if ministers do not come to the House and tell the truth.
So, firstly, to be fair, as an ordinary voter, she's right. Ministers don't tell the truth. But she doesn't tell the truth either. None of them do. That's the whole point of Westminster. But in the House of Commons, just like courtroom, there's certain procedures, certain traditions, and there is a reason for this, because to keep the civility, well, a little bit of civility that's left. You can't say that. She knew that. You get training. You can't say that. But of course, Eleanor Lang, the Deputy Speaker, has to stand up now to respond.
No, we must be very careful here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, I'm sure that the Honourable Lady does not want to rise in her place and say that a minister whom she has identified has not told the truth. I'm sure, will the Honourable Lady just assure me that that is not what she's saying?
So, she's giving her a chance. Again, Eleanor Lang knows what Dawn Butler is doing. Dawn Butler is just waiting for the next move. So now is Butler's chance to clarify, say, well, yes, I'm sorry. Because if it goes too far, then they are asked to withdraw their comments. This time, just clarify what you mean.
Mr. Speaker, the minister's rewriting history, and I think we have a problem with that.
That's fine.
I'll accept that. I'll accept the minister is rewriting history is a matter of... No, I don't need any advice from the Treasury bench right now. Thank you. The Honourable Lady is alleging that the minister is rewriting history. She may make that allegation. I was not...
Brilliant. Absolutely. So Dawn Butler, it's like a game of chess right now at this point. It's so weird. She thought that this is going to actually help her case, Dawn Butler, that it's going to escalate by saying that, I'm going to change the wording from lying or not telling the truth to rewriting history. But actually, for Eleanor Lang and the House authorities, that was better. That's a good wording. So she's like, okay, good, sit down. I'm not going to kick you out. So Dawn Butler's publicity stunt completely failed. I know you might think that sometimes these videos, what's the point? And it's just obviously the drama in Westminster politics. But it's very important for a lot of people who are, because I get a lot of emails, a lot of people who are just about kind of getting involved and becoming interested in politics, British politics. We need to be aware. Everybody needs to be aware of even these tiny stories. Then sometimes I found them, obviously, and then sometimes they get bigger than it is. Because the public have to be completely informed about the way the political system works and the way these idiots expose themselves every single day, most of the time, no one notices it because, of course, BBC Parliament, if you watch BBC Parliament, these sort of things happen all the time. Unless you have someone to go through it all the time to watch them, not many people know exactly what's happening in the chamber. That's why I do what I do for you guys on this channel. So I hope you enjoyed this entertaining content. Subscribe to this channel because we've got some more serious stories coming up after this. Next video is going to be about the fisheries row between Macron and Boris Johnson. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.